I started in musical theater probably in elementary school. My first ever musical was Into the Woods, and I came in too late for the audition process, so I was the chicken that lays the golden egg in Into the Woods. I started to play trumpet, and I did that through middle school for 3 years, and then did marching band as well as concert band for 4 years in high school. Aside from music, I'm a psychology student at UH Manoa. I also am studying sociology and Japanese. I have a little corgi Jack Russell mix with really short little legs named Lucky, and I tacked on her middle name to be Charms because we have a bunny named Cheerio, so it's Lucky Charms and Cheerio. My band director in marching band, because I was taught so much dedication and what it meant to have a common goal with all of these people and what it meant to really work hard for something that we all wanted really badly. And I think it toughened my skin a little bit. You know, you have to take criticism, you have to work hard, you can't stop when it gets too difficult. So that's one. Another one would probably be my voice teacher, Miss Lori Rubin. Everything that she's done for me and everything that she's taught me, and I think that she had a really foundational role in my singing journey. It is a confidence builder to know that you're working on something or that you have this gift that not everybody else has. It gives you opportunities to perform in front of an audience or even just in front of your friends or your family. To have to perform, you need to learn the techniques to be confident, or to at least fake it till you make it. Learn the breathing techniques, learn how to not let that nervousness take over you, and learn that you're just going out there to show everyone what you got and to show everyone what you can do. And so I think that music and voice in general is a really great way to do that. I can probably relate to how people who might be a little bit more hesitant are feeling, because I've definitely been through feeling nervous, feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like these other people are so much better than me, and even today to some extent. And so for me, I want people who are feeling like that and who are feeling like all these other people seem so confident and they seem so good and they know exactly what they're doing. I want those people to know that you're just as good and you have so much to offer, and I want them to know that even their teacher has been through that, and even their teacher has struggled with that and still does to some extent. And I think it's really good to normalize that, and that's what I want to do, is normalize those feelings and know that you can overcome it, and know that it doesn't define you, and know that it doesn't make you less than anybody else. And my main thing is I just want to be really encouraging, especially at this age. I think it's really important to build a foundation, but to also build passion and to build an enjoyment for the art and enjoyment for other artists. And yeah, I just want people to leave feeling uplifted and feeling more confident in their abilities, and of course to feel like they've learned the techniques and the foundational skills to be able to, you know, carry them forward. But yeah, I just want people to feel encouraged, and I want them to feel like they really do have this special gift to offer and that they really are good at it. Sometimes it's hard to see these people really excelling and going really far with it, and knowing that that's not necessarily my path and that's not necessarily my goal. I have a lot of other things going on in my life too, and that's totally okay. You don't need to be on the same path as everybody else. It doesn't mean you're less serious about it. It doesn't mean you are not as good at it. It doesn't mean you don't care as much about it. It's totally okay to have a bunch of passions in your life and a bunch of things that you care about, and music will always be there. Like I said, it's everywhere, and you always have the opportunity to pick it back up, and you always have the opportunity to put yourself in these positions to use it more, and to, you know, really reach for those opportunities and look for those opportunities if you get to a point where you feel like you want them. But it's totally okay to not know where you want to go with it, and it's totally okay to decide at any point in your life whether you want to stop doing it or take it more seriously or stay exactly where you are. My mom was drum major in marching band, and she also sang. She took lessons, and so she's always been a good person to go to. Like, she's always been able to help me a little bit with my singing and pointing out or helping out with some technique things, because she did take lessons. My dad has never touched an instrument in his life. He doesn't know anything about it, but they've both just always been so incredibly supportive of me and have been sure to come to every recital, every performance, everything, and make me feel so proud of my accomplishments. And so I think that that has been so important for me throughout the journey. And I will say one thing that I wish they did was start me earlier in music. I wish that I had done singing from when I was young, because I think it gives you a little bit of an advantage to be able to learn the correct techniques and build a foundation at such a young age. So I do wish that's something that they pushed me to do. I'm not sure if I would have listened to them, but I do wish that was something that they did. And I think if your child is showing interest in these types of things, it is nice to maybe push them to step outside their comfort zone a little bit. I've always loved singing, and I guess I didn't always realize that it was something that you could do like that, because I was always put in sports. I did soccer. I don't think I realized that singing was something that I could pursue and that I could take lessons in. But I was told that when I was in preschool, I used to perform American Idol for all of my classmates, and I have tons of home videos singing along to like Carrie Underwood songs pretty badly. So I think that interest has always been there for me. I just didn't realize that it was something that I could pursue in that way. And so I think, like I said, if your child is showing interest in it, or if you're showing interest in it, it is something you can pursue, and it's something that you can get really good at. It's so important in allowing you to express yourself in ways that you can't just by talking to people, or if you don't want to talk to people, it's a way to just be able to get all of those emotions out. And so it's just always been a really great outlet for me. I knew I loved singing, and I knew that I had a gift for singing, and I never got to use it. And so, yeah, I think if you're scared to do something, just do it. Just try, and you won't regret it.